Hello, custom creator here, Danny Lee, OGT. This is my partner in crime, OGL. How you doing, bub?
Doing all right, man. Hanging in there.
Day off, huh?
Got a couple days off work. Yep, it's my
All I
weekend.
want is a couple days off.
Actually, what I want is a couple years off, but that's not going to pay very well.
So you can take them.
Yeah.
um, I took like 10 years off.
No, so
Yep.
you just take like 9 days off, then you come back. I'm slow. I'm like I feel useless. So God forbid if I ever took like even a couple months off, I'd come back. I'd be like a rookie. Couldn't deal with that.
You would have your yellow stripe at McDonald's. That'd be, yeah, your rookie stripes. Yeah, so it's yellow.
Oh yeah. And eventually it would come back to me. Don't know how long it would take, but yeah, just 9 days off when you've been working for 3 decades and like didn't start taking vacations till you in your 30s. 9 days just don't feel like that much.
I mean, it don't when you do no kind of substances. I commend you and I feel sorry for you at the same time. All right, so not sure if we've done this girl before. Uh, Vanessa Amorosi. Yeah, maybe we have. Um, Doing Aretha Franklin's "Natural Woman,"
I'm
and
pretty
that,
sure I first heard on a jeans commercial way back in the day. So
yeah, it was a jeans commercial, wasn't it?
yeah, but this is a classic song, and Aretha sang the shit out of it. So and we know for Vanessa's got the vocal tools, so it should be quite interesting.
But what does that say? Uh, oh, bite-sized TV. Okay, I was like, what the hell is that? Yeah, bite-sized TV.
Oh,
All right.
okay, yeah,
Yeah, right. That's what it looks like. Another
what is
language
this?
or something.
This the
Bite-sized
bee is
TV.
like a snake or something. That's weird. Oh no, it's a bee with a bite taken out. Okay, yeah. I think someone's trying to be a little bit too clever for their own good there.
Well, they were
Because it
too
looks like a
clever.
D. It's like dite sized TV.
They were
What?
too clever for him. I didn't see it either. I can't though. Yeah, I can't. I'm lying. I'm trying to take up for myself. All right, so Vanessa Amorosi, and I love the way she does these little. I'm guessing these are Dr. Cap. Tell me these are pub performances because this is everything that I have been described by my fellow Aussies, as we are honorary Aussies, what a pub would be. Small venue, personable, a lot of drunks. I don't see no drunks. I'm just saying. I don't know why I said that. I guess because it's a bar, and Australians like to
It's an
drink.
intimate setting. You can see individual faces. You can't do that in a stadium full of thousands and thousands of people.
No, no, no. I mean, maybe if it's on the big screen or something, or that is a beautiful guitar. Not sure what that is.
I think I actually
Ooh,
have heard people say that
that's
they would
pretty.
rather perform in front of like thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Because, like, okay, if I'm performing in front of 10,000 people and half of them like me, I got 5,000 people liking me. If I perform in an audience of 25 and half of them don't like me, it's like, oh my God, I've got like 12 people here.
There
So,
are a couple concerts that just blew me away. One was Wembley Stadium, the Foo Fighters. That was as many people as I've ever seen in my life. Um, there's a Metallica show like in Germany or something where there's just people till as far as you can see. There is a lot of people at the 1977 Leonard Skinner concert in Oakland, California, the year they died, and that's Neil Young, home state, hometown. So, um, if you don't know, then Neil Young wrote a song, Southern Man, Won't You Bow Your Head? Don't forget what your good book said. And Skinner, being not racist at all, everything in their music was very positive, was like Well, I heard Mr. Young sing about her. I heard old Neil put her down. I hope Neil Young will remember. A Southern man don't need him around anyhow. And he wore a Neil Young shirt. Ronnie Van Zant did to the concert. Just for it was not a hatred type thing. It was more like the rappers do, kind of battle off each other. So and yeah, there was the Eddie Vedder when he jumps off the thing and he's got the whole crowd clapping and fucking Amsterdam, Holland. That was a cool concert. That was a lot of people. That was really spiritual. So, and there was a shitload of people at the help for John Farnham. But see, I guess there's a lot, man. I keep thinking about them. But let's get into this. There's not about 20 people here.
I think John is probably one of the few artists that can actually engage with a stadium full of thousands of people as if it was a pub. He just has that gift, but yeah. All right, let's check Vanessa out here.
I've been doing that, buddy. Every single reaction.
Looking out at the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. Face another day. Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, well, life was so unkind. You're the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel.
I've never heard a singer with that. What she has. I know Mariah Carey has the whistle register, but this isn't what that is. I know Simone and Floor and all of them have the operatic vocals, which can probably belt way over her. Elizabeth. What is that? Like, what? How does she do that? I mean, it's like her natural woman voice.
Yeah, what always amazes me about Vanessa is that even when she's generating so much sound, it looks like it's like there's no effort visible on her face. It's the most, it's the easiest thing in the world for her. That is really impressive. Just before I forget, I really want to shout out just to the crazy uniqueness of her backing band here. You got the guitarist that's got the hat and the shades going on, looks super cool. There was a young lady was playing a bass or a guitar, had a giant neon blue mohawk. Oh my god, that's awesome! Like straight out of the '80s, So, prop, just our music can be a visual art too, as well. So yeah, and Vanessa herself is a very charismatic young lady. So yeah, this would work in a stadium as well, I think. But I do like the intimacy of the setting. You can feel certain things. You can feel things like the drums. You can make eye contact with the crowd, and the crowd can make eye contact with the artist. It's cool, and I think Aretha would be proud of this performance. I think she's absolutely killing the song.
Yeah, and Vanessa's story is a true story of overcoming adversities and fucking PV. I'm sorry, mental health. So she's, the hell was I saying, man?
Something about Vanessa's story overcoming adversity.
Yeah, Vanessa's story is amazing because amazingly inspiring because she left Australia to go to LA like lots of artists do, and she did good over there and wanted to stay there a year or two, and ended up staying 6, and she's done a podcast during COVID 2020. Well, everybody knows what that was, but when toilet paper was money. And
I remember the toilet paper crisis.
hey,
I hoarded that
out
shit
of
so bad.
everything,
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah,
Had a wall of the shit in mom's bedroom.
you're the guy everybody hated then. Everybody,
No, I did it because I went to like 3 stores and we were out. The minute I found one that had some, I'm like, all right.
that's what I'm saying, though. That's what everybody. Anyway, yeah, that's what everybody was complaining about. People
Mine
buying
was
all up.
preventative hoarding. It was counter hoarding.
Yeah, I ain't giving you hell. I just know that's
Basically, what I'm saying, it's okay when I do it. You know?
yeah. I didn't.
Democracy acknowledged.
I didn't. I didn't see a big deal in buying toilet paper. I didn't think it was that damn big a deal anyway. I mean, I'll use my fucking sock, but I won't put it back
That was a
on.
bizarre tangent we just went on there.
Yeah, we went from purple hair to fucking wiping your ass with a sock. So and I forgot what I forgot. So
I'm hoping it has something to do with Vanessa being really awesome. I bet it's that.
no, I didn't say it. I was gonna say, and I forgot something, and I forgot what I forgot. So hopefully I'll edit this part out, but don't. And I probably won't, guys. Probably won't. Let's back Vanessa up here. Hey.
And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired.
She's got that sass.
Before the day I met you, well, life was so unkind. You're the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you made me feel, you made me feel, you made me feel like a natural woman. Oh, and my soul was in the lost and found. You came along to claim it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it. Now I'm no longer down for what I'm living for. 'Cause if you made me happy, baby, I don't need to do no more. 'Cause you made me feel, you made me feel, you made me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby, why does it make me feel so good inside? And I just wanna be so close to you. You know you make me feel. Hey, you make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. You made me feel like a natural woman.
Houston, still there? I mean, I don't have a reference. I don't have anybody to reference what that high register with. Again, there are higher registers. I don't know if that's a register. I really am trying to get. I found my lightsaber from when I slung it with John Farnham. I'm gonna try to get her in with on Elizabeth Thumps on the charismatic voice and see if Elizabeth can. And if not, I'm gonna give her a piece of one of these songs and ask what the hell is she doing there. Sturgill Simpson is similar, and he has a holler or a yodel or a yeehaw, whatever the hell he's doing, I don't know, but no one on there could tell me what technique he's using. So there are some very unique singers, and I love it. I love it. As you said, music can be very expressive. Visually, we know that from the videos we watched of the salt being put on the plates, and when it hits perfect tone frequencies, they make like snowflakes, like fractal designs. So we know music can literally make visuals or sound, tone, which is what music is. So I want you to hear that crescendo, bravado, run, belt thingy she done there at the end. That just puts chills down your spine and makes the hair stand on your arm and warms your heart and just makes you want to smile and ask her out.
Not only did it make the hair on my head stand up, it made it stand up and walk away. So,
Man, I'm glad.
so
I didn't know where you was going with that. Okay.
But I think the name of the technique that Sturgill was using was the being Sturgill Simpson technique.
Yeah, that's true.
I would love to see Elizabeth. I think she would love Vanessa. But yeah, I was just thinking, like, I don't have the necessary vocal knowledge to decode what the fuck they're doing.
Has that ever happened? Have we ever had an artist on here that we couldn't?
I mean, it's
at least
I could
somewhat
say
relate to somebody.
So there's some soul and some gospel in there, and those are styles that I'm not particularly familiar with because I don't listen to a whole lot of that stuff. So maybe just from what I've heard.
Well, my friend, everything I've ever played you of Southern rock and outlaw country is soul and gospel.
And then there's again, there's some rock and roll in her tone. It's just a very unique hybridization.
You hear me?
Yes, sir, I did.
Oh. Well, you didn't acknowledge me at all whatsoever. But yeah,
I was in the middle of my thing there. I think I nodded, but yeah, I probably should have did that verbally. But yeah, I'll just simply say that whatever she's doing, it sounds great. It's it's her heart coming out through her mouth. That sounds gross, but I mean that's what singing should be. And it sounds, like I said, it sounds awesome. This is really a song that you can't sound stiff or choreographed on.
It's the beauty of her soul coming out her singing hole.
Exactly. She sounds better. Yeah, she's doing an amazing job. And again, just the effortlessness of it. It's mind-boggling. But yes, by all means, let's hear it again.
Does it make me feel so good inside? Good inside. And I just wanna be so close to you. You know you make me feel. Hey, you make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. Hey, you make me feel like a natural woman.
That's inspirational enough to move the Statue of Liberty in Ghostbusters 2. Son of a bitch, man. Part of the adversity I was talking about was she went to the biggest gig she'd ever been to was in Germany, I believe, and Germany, I believe, and so apparently a lot of these big festivals, it's a rule that you got to pantomime like Milli Vanilli.
Like lip sync.
Yeah, this is like I could pull up the interview up. I forget exactly what was in her. It's in her discography on Wikipedia, and she told them I can't do that. Like I don't know how I can't go out there and lip sing to my music. You know, they call it pantomime or whatever, but they're Milli Vanilli in it, and I didn't know that. Like I've seen these. I think Tank the Tech put one on about people using fake basses. The guy from Motley Crue was using a fake bass, apparently, and so they was pretty much forced to turn on her mic, and she killed it. But she still said she learned a valuable lesson. She will not go against what everyone at the damn gig is telling her to do, but she will not play those type gigs either. So, yeah, I mean, she was kind of the kid in the classroom gets in trouble, and the teacher don't just punish the kid; it punishes the whole classroom type deal.
Yeah, I've heard of like I wasn't aware of that story, but I have heard like of bands that just they go to these gigs and they think, hey, cool, we get to play, and they're like, oh no, we've got the track pre-recorded, just like you said, pantomime along with it. I think God, I think wasn't Roger Waters basically telling a story basically about Pink Floyd having to do a gig like that, and them not being like Sid especially not being comfortable with it. I definitely remember something that I remember. There's just Iron Maiden was supposed to do one of these like shows, and they were basically they were told, okay, well you have to pantomime, and they just turned the whole thing into a farce. Bruce grabbed Steve Harris's bass. Steve took the mic and was miming. They just turned the whole thing into a clown show because they just weren't having any part of it. So obviously she was much more professional about it. But yeah, like I if you're that level of performer, just being said, well, just pretend like you're performing. It's just got to be weird.
I guess you're right. That's the same thing. I guess the difference is Iron Maiden were prominent and set and already a damn band that's already established. And Vanessa wasn't. This was like her first outside the States gig, also her biggest one she'd ever done. And everybody at the concert was like, no, what are you doing? She's like, I'm doing what the hell I feel is right. So I love that about her, and yeah, I mean, she's home now in Oz, and she's not really doing any tours around the world because she's established now, and it's just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. All right, mental health is real, and Oz is a beautiful place. Has beautiful people. We have a lot of Australian subs and a few Kiwis, and John Farnham is amazing. And I think Jimmy and Vanessa are my two favorite Aussie singers. So.
Oh yeah, Aussie Army, so important to the channel. Shout out, guys. We'll say, Australia, beautiful land, beautiful people, dangerous wildlife. So step carefully. But I guess it'd be no different than going down to Florida here in the States, where you could be eaten by an alligator just going to the gas station. So.
We swatting flies, and they swatting alligators and fucking tigers and bears, and not bears, bears in Australia. I did learn that a joey is a baby any damn thing. No.
Oh, it's a baby anything? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a baby kangaroo. Okay.
Well, when Jennifer was telling us about the squirrel, she called it a joey. That's where I originally was like, well, why'd you call that a joey? It's not a Oh, okay. All marsupials are, Joey.
Oh, I got you.
No matter what it is, it's not just kangaroos. But glad
Right.
you cleared that up because that was totally wrong what I said. That's
See?
all animals.
I
That's all animals.
was about to ask if a baby
that
human
little
would be
baby
called a goat.
crocodile, that hippo damn Joey. Anyway.
Hey,
Coming on
RCRB
cold.
not only giving us good music, but teaching us about wildlife as well. So thank you all very much.
Right, and I'm teaching them about a different kind of wildlife. All right. I think I said everything I'm going to say. I'm sure you are well tired of hearing my shit. So, yeah. Let's have
And this is really a song that you just sort of feel, maybe just sort of, put your arms around each other afterwards. It gives you the warm fuzzies, Great song. Breaking it down technically.
You make me
he's awesome.
feel like a natural dumbass. All right.
Life does that to me. Love you guys.
OGT. What the hell is the LG? I think that's that group. Gay rights or something. I don't know. OGT, OGL, out.
Right.
You're not wrong with happy
Love you guys.
people. All right. Much love.